Click, boom. What is going on, faithfuls? It's your boy Mike from the Nothing But Niners crew. Guys, we are here to have a lot of fun. Here for a fun time, not a long time, all right? It's March Madness at midnight 03 now. You know what's weird, man? I was like, I want something light. And I was like, let me get some tortilla chips, right? No promo. I'm not going to show y'all exactly, but no promo, right? And I'm like, let me get some tortilla chips. And then I'm in the kitchen. It says 11:58. I said, I got time to have like one or two chips. I don't know if y'all could tell that bag was not open because I picked up my phone and said 12:01. I was like, what the heck? Did I like fall asleep for 3 minutes standing up? Anyway, it's been weird, but let's get to this, man. My man DJ Malone is first on the list. See, I posted it late today, hoping that we might get somebody new in here, be the first person, but I see that it's the usual suspects in here. So here we go. So good evening, Mike. How's it going? All is well. Didn't get my chips, but I'm good. What position at 11 would make the entire fan base riot? Do you think that Aaron Rodgers will sign with the Vikings? It's his destiny completing. Completing the Favre arc. Yeah. I do think he's going to sign with the Vikings. Actually, I think the Vikings like J.J. McCarthy a lot more than people think they do. So I'm going to take that back. No, I don't think he's going to sign with the Vikings. Now, it's interesting you said Aaron Rodgers because I think that's the position group. I think that's the position group that will have the 49er fans in a frenzy. I sincerely think that the quarterback position is going to piss people off if we were to go there at 11. But we're not because Kyle finally got his guy. All right. He says here, have you ever made homemade jerky before? I've never personally made it. I know people who do make it, and it is fantastic. What would be your preferred protein for set jerky? I've had deer jerky before. Wasn't bad. Deer jerky was actually pretty good. Obviously, I've had beef jerky. I've had turkey jerky. I've had chicken jerky. Wasn't really fond of the birds. Wasn't really fond of the birds. And I don't know if it's legal to say. Okay, there's two other ones. Gator jerky. I haven't had that, but I've been offered it. Maybe I'll try it this summer. And then bear jerky. I don't know if is that illegal to say bear jerky? If it's illegal, then I'm just kidding. Seeing as St. Patrick's Day is coming up, what's the most amount of beer you've had to celebrate? It's a very interesting question. So we went to this I can't say this word. We went to this beer distillery, but it's where you brew the beer, right? I'm gonna try to say it and I'm just gonna keep going. So hopefully I say it right. We went to this beer brewery and we they sell like this big jug. It's like a handle. Like it's like this big heavy thing. So I got that and finished it. That's the most beer I've had at one time. I have no idea how many ounces it was. I still have maybe I'll have it next time. Maybe I have it next show. But I have the jug still here. This is gonna be one of those episodes where no one else shows up, isn't it? Probably, maybe. And maybe those that do show up don't type any questions, but that's why it's only 15 minutes long, right? It's Friday night. People are out there having a good time. Who wants to sit around talking to Mike? Who wants to sit around asking me questions, right? So I get it. JCK is sitting here laughing at you. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is saying, yo. All right. And so, DJ Malone, you're the only one, man. It's just you and I, man. It's just you and I. So seeing as how I also enjoy stirring the proverbial pot, is it bad? I wish I was a fly on the wall to hear the conversation between Kyle and Colin when him and Lynch arrived and bear jerky is legal. All right, so that's great. That conversation, how do I think that conversation went? I think they just came in. I think the conversation you really want to hear, is the one between Kyle and John before they met with Colin. I think by the time they met with Colin, it was just, hey, this is a football decision. It's nothing personal. We're just not interested in you. Period. I really think that was it when they met with him. What they said to each other, on the other hand, now that's where stuff gets interesting. That's where it gets interesting. I'm sure they talked about the stance and the kneeling and what do we stand for? What is this going to be? And what do we want these kind of distractions in their first year? And do we want to try to? What happens if we don't? And I'm sure they had all. Though that's where you wanted to be a fly on the wall. Sean says, "I do." You do what? I don't remember what I said before you wrote your message. I don't remember what I said before you wrote your message. I'm sorry. What did you do today? That's not a question. That's a. What did you do today? It's a question. The words are a question, but there's no question mark, Sean. So I don't know if I have to answer this. No, my wife wasn't feeling well, well, isn't feeling well. So I worked from home today. I stayed home with her. Um, I took care of her, and she's back in bed now. Um, I worked, did a lot of work. I chased down an ice cream truck and told him to come to my street. Whew, excuse me. My kids, the ice cream truck in my neighborhood is terrible. Um, Today marks the third time I've tried to chase him down for my kids. Today was the first successful time I actually caught him. And I told him, go down the street because there's 8 or 9 kids out there waiting to get ice cream from your stupid ass. And you don't ever seem to drive down that road. Anyhow, he finally came down and it was the fastest $60 I've ever seen somebody make. It should be a crime to charge those kids $10, $8, hell, $5 for a standard cone and some Mr. Softy. That should be a crime. But the kids loved it. They were happy about it. So that was that. And then after that, my mom brought my niece over. My baby brother also came over, and they just recently left. I think they knew I had to do a show at midnight, so they just recently left. And they took one of my daughters with them. They took one of my children legally. I was going to say they abducted, but I don't want to scare anybody. Steve says, who do you think the Niners take at pick 11? Let's just say Mason Graham. Let's say Mason Graham. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. Depends on what happens before them. We might as well trade Trent Williams, get something for him because he's not really trying at all. I don't know what that means. He's not really trying at all. Did you hear something about Trent Williams I don't know about? Um, if they want to trade him, cool, but that dead cap is crazy. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 50 something $million for the dead cap. I don't know what you mean by it because he not trying to, unless you meant we not trying at all. If you meant the Niners aren't trying at all, then I could maybe understand what you're saying, but I don't know what about him is making you want to trade him. How do you think our division will end up this coming year? 1 through 4, 49ers first. All right. First place, I'm gonna go Rams first, Niners second, Cardinals third, Seahawks fourth. Rams, Niners, Cardinals, Seahawks. Yeah. I think Sean just wants to have a conversation with me. Because this also is not a question. Oh, wait, I gotta play some sounds for the super chats. Hold on now. Wait. Where's my There we go. He says, so house is closer to being done. Just got back from small group at Costco. Oh, and Costco was delivering my appliances at 9:30 in the rain right now. What the hell? Yeah, wait, you can buy appliances at Costco? Have I been inside of Costco? Oh, wait, Costco and BJ's are like the same things, right? Okay. So yeah, you can buy appliances there. You can buy appliances there. Check you out, man. What kind of appliances did you get? What's the brand? And what color are the appliances? Ooh, now that's the question right there. What color are your appliances? Let us know. Let us know. All right, Darian is back. He says, Do you think we should bring Jeff Wilson back? He's a free agent. He runs hard. No. I love Jeff Wilson Jr. But no, I wouldn't bring him back. I'm all about the youth right now, man. Especially at the running back position. I prefer us to not have many old veterans in the building. Let CMC be the oldest guy there. I like Garindo. I like Mason, and I'm sure we're going to draft or sign some undrafted free agent running back as well. So that's what I would do. Just a personal preference. I'm over the old guys looking to restore their glory days and all that stuff. No. And again, it's not often that people come back to the 49ers. Everyone was like, oh, this guy's going to come back. I did figure out someone who came back to the Niners with this regime. Trent Taylor. Trent Taylor is someone who left the Niners and came back. Him and technically Jason Verrett. Neither of whom did anything when they returned for the 49ers. I'm not excited about this whole, oh, let's go back and get this guy. So once they're gone, let them be gone. All right. Sean says, and they are calling me with the tone like this is normal. Thanks for my mental health chat. Really? I am in the rain sending silly super chats. Wait, well, I hope your phone's not getting wet. All right. I got to get a new phone too, man. I got this. I love my phone. It's a 2020 phone. It is the last Galaxy, the biggest and the last Galaxy that took a memory card. I don't want to get rid of my 20,000 photos and videos on my memory card. And yes, I am that guy that just sits around and watch them, especially on a flight. I'll just go to my gallery and just watch videos and look at old pictures and stuff. I love taking my trips down memory lane. And I don't want to get rid of my memory card. I don't want to buy cloud storage and stuff like that. And you're just stuck with whatever's in the phone. Like, why? Why would they do that? I don't know. I don't get it. DJ Malone says, would you watch the 1998 Grey Cup? This sounds like I can't say what I was going to say. Well, I can say what I was going to say, but I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I wouldn't watch it. What was significant about the 1998 Grey Cup? Let's see. Left-handed typing, so bear with me. 1998 Grey Cup. That was an 86th annual Grey Cup. Winnipeg, Calgary Stampeders won the game over the Hamilton Tiger Cats, 26-24. Jeff Garcia. DJ Malone, man, I'm going to make some noise for you for keeping me on my toes. I knew there was a reason you went there. I just couldn't tell what it was. Jeff Garcia. See that, guys? I learned something new. Look at that. I did not know that was 98. Wow. Okay. Do you want a couple of phone suggestions? Well, let's start with big screen and takes memory cards or external memory, I should say, and is not an iPhone. So yes, I will take some phone suggestions if you can find them that fit in that criteria. I am not a fan of iPhones at all. All right. So let's see how that goes. What's up, Princess? All right. I really thought this. Oh, wait, what did it say? He says, I really thought this was going to be the year playoffs. Everybody got to come to us. Then the Super Bowl at our house. Perfect year. Oh, wait, by the way, this could be a very, very good year for the 49ers. We're very, very caught up in this whole offseason free agency thing. And it's like, oh, we're not doing anything and we're losing everybody. The sky is not falling. And I know that it seems like it is. And I personally believe that there's like this cloud over not so much the building, but Kyle Shanahan in particular. But not that he's a bad coach or anything. I think Kyle is a good coach, but I just think he's wearing on people, whether it be coaching staff or players. I just think he's wearing on people. But most like really, really anal people do that to others. So it's not necessarily, none of it is necessarily a bad thing. With that said, we are still a very good team. The core of this team is still intact. We have a ton of draft picks. And we usually I think we're gonna knock this draft out the park. I really, really do. I really, really do. So don't get that upset. Okay. And then here we go. Kutch 36-inch propane stove, Kutch exhaust fan, Kutch dishwasher, commercial grade, stainless. Okay. LG smart fridge and LG dryer and washer max capacity. All smart. I am off grid, solar and propane, fully self-sufficient. All stainless. Wow. Check that out, man. I'm going to give you some applause too. Are your washer and dryer top load or front load? Or is the washer top load and the dryer front load? I've seen that too. So let me know about that, Sean. I would like to know. I would like to know. All right, guys, listen, man. I'm going to actually leave that up there for the remainder of this. I'm going to get out of here. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate all the super chats and everything. You guys are great. Let me make some noise where my horns at. I appreciate you all for rocking with me. I hope you guys enjoy your weekends that are upcoming, Sean. I hope your equipment gets delivered and it doesn't get messed up. Now, it should be in boxes. It should be in boxes if it's all brand new. Both front load. Oh man, you get so that's it's interesting. You said max capacity. When we bought our washer and dryer a couple years ago now, the biggest load that we could get, was top load, like where it opened up, like the lid did this, and then you drop the clothes inside. That was the maximum capacity that we could get. I wonder if they've changed that. I wonder how or why front load would do that. It's interesting. I think our dryer is front load, but our washer was top load because we have a house. It's 6 of us in the house, so we have to do massive loads of laundry at a time. All right. All right. Last question here, and then I'll get out of here. What do you think about us getting Mac Jones? This means we're not gonna pay Purdy now, or you rather us got Winston? It's a really good question. So I think that I'm excited that Kyle Shanahan finally got McCorkle. I'm always going to support a Mike when he's on our team. So this is another Mike for me to go ahead and support. Mike is going to get my support. I think that this does mean that there is no rush or stress to sign Brock Purdy. I think that this guy is as physically capable of throwing the ball as Brock Purdy is. He doesn't mean he knows the system as well. Doesn't mean he's as good of a learner. Doesn't mean he's at the IQ or any of that stuff. I think he throws the ball as well as Purdy does. The age is in our favor. The size is in our favor. I don't think he's as mobile as Purdy is. But I don't know if we're looking for mobility in a quarterback. This might be the perfect guy for this system, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I understand that the salary won't say it, but I think that the Niners got him and wanted him. And I would not be surprised if the Niners are in shock at the rate that they got him for. This could end up being a steal for the 49ers. Do I think they're going to come out and say, oh, we're going to have a quarterback competition? Absolutely not. They're going to say this is Brock Schaub, it's Brock Schaub, it's Brock Schaub. But let's just see how things play out. I think they get the best of everything here. I think they finally have somebody that can push Brock Purdy, someone that's going to make him look over his shoulders a little bit, and just see where it goes from there. All right. Listen, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all so much. You guys are great. You were fantastic. And I will see y'all soon. Prepare for glory, anticipate pain, but always remain faithful. Peace.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey, see, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, them nothing but Niners. overnight.